Hello everyone, welcome back to the WeChat account. Pierre taking you across the ancient Greek myth. And last time we were talking about the story of Poseidon and Athena, and we talked about the Greek city, capital of the Greece, and which is Athens. And today we're going to talk about this. And this you might guess, and it's actually the four seasons. But we're not going to talk about the four seasons that we see, but the four seasons that the Greek people see in the ancient time. So there's a story behind the four seasons that I want to share with you today. So the main characters are first, which is Demeter. Demeter is the goddess of a harvest, and I've introduced, she was like a sister of Zeus. And she has a lovely daughter that I haven't talked about before, but her name was actually Persephone. Persephone is actually daughter of Demeter and kind of like the goddess of flower. I don't know what the heck is that. And the next is Hades, the gloomy god, which is the god or the lord of the dead, which is a very scary god, I think. And he was Hades. And the story is like this. First, I want to introduce Hades. Hades is the cold-hearted guy. And cold-hearted means someone who's like a beast, or like snakes, as you see, has very cold heart. And he was like apathetic to everything. And Hades has a black heart, I think, and as a heart as hard as stone. Can you imagine that? That's like very apathetic to everything. However, this apathetic god, which is like a cold-hearted god, fall in love with somebody. And this somebody is actually no other people than Persephone, which is the goddess of flower and the daughter of Demeter. However, Demeter said something. Demeter said, "No, I won't let my daughter be married to you," which is a very dark god, very scary. I said, "No, that means no, you guys can't be married." But Hades would not give up. And one day, as the mother and daughter was in the field, and Demeter was looking at a lot of grains and wheat and lots of things, and actually Persephone was in a flower garden, a garden of flowers, picking flowers, and she was very happy. And suddenly, a hole suddenly came up. And the hole is like a lot of things just fall inside, including some pigs and lots of herds of things, and out springs something. And that something is no other people than Hades. Hades grabbed Persephone by the waist and suddenly just ran descending into the dark realm below. And nobody know what happens because it was in a very quiet place with just suddenly a hole just opening and suddenly a hole is closing. And Hades kidnapped Persephone. Oh my god. And Hades and Persephone went to the realm of the dead, and together they met a lot of things, like the ghosts, which are howling and screaming, and it's really scary. And Persephone was petrified. And there are other things like the spring of Lethe, where people will forget who they are when they drink it, and the river Styx, which separated the two realms, which is the moral realm and the dead realm, and the people who is holding the boat, which is called Charon, and who take care of everything, that, like taking the dead people to the palace of Hades. And at last they arrive at Elysium field, where there's supposed to be joy, and there's where the Hades palace comes. And Hades gave a seat for Persephone and told her that you will be my queen, and offered her lots of jewelries and precious golds. But Persephone would not like it because she wanted sunshine and trees and greens instead of gold and jewelry. She was not interested in any of it. And above on earth, Demeter was so anxious. Where is my daughter? And she went to ask Helios, which is the sun, which is sky, who can see everything. And she asked Helios, "Where is my daughter? Do you see my daughter at that day?" However, the sun replied, "No. Dark clouds has hidden my eyes that day, and I can't see anything at that day." Demeter was heartbroken. And at last, when she met a youth called Triptolemus, whose brother was a shepherd, and at that day some pigs were falling into an unknown hole, who suddenly opened and suddenly closed. And Demeter suddenly realized something. It was the culprit, which is, of course, she assumed, Hades. Demeter was furious, And she went to Zeus and said, "If you don't ask Hades to give me back my daughter," she said, "you will see the earth from green and sunshine to barren ground." Zeus could not tolerate his earth to become like a barren ground, so he let it in. And at last, Zeus agreed and asked Hermes to go to the underground realm to have Persephone back. And in the underground realm, Persephone was so hungry, she at last gave in and ate something. It was the pomegranate, which is 石榴, pomegranate, and she ate something. And when Hermes met her and brought her back to Earth, Persephone was very, very sad and depressed because there was some rules in the underground realm which she has opposed. The rules are the most important, which is the third one, which is whoever eat the food of the dead should ever stay in it. Persephone was like kind of distressed because she needed to part again. But Zeus ruled again, say that every seed that Persephone has eaten will mean 1 month in the underground realm, which is Zeus giving the mother and daughter some time to meet with each other again. And ever after, something has changed. 9 months where the mother and daughter are together, the last 3 months where the mother and daughter is gonna be parted. In the human realm, the thing is like this. Every 9 months, there will be summer, fall, or spring, and there will be lots of sunshine, and every 3 months left will be winter. So, this is the story for today, and I had got a question for you. So the question is, do you know why do people think that there are the other 3 seasons? Spring, summer, and fall. So that's all for now, and I'm gonna next time, and bye bye.